This is Scarlett, a salesperson who just started using Pipedrive to track her deals. And an important part of those deals is email communication. She already can see all the information she needs to close a deal in her detail view, but there's just one thing missing: all those email exchanges she had with the customer. Now, Scarlett is a busy person, and she doesn't have time to be switching back and forth between her email client and Pipedrive just to search for the right email. So, what does Scarlett do? Well, she's got two options: the Smart Email BCC feature for Silver users, or the Full Email Sync feature for Gold users. If Scarlett is a Silver user, she already can use Pipedrive's Smart Email BCC feature to manually add individual emails to Pipedrive. Now, to get the conversation started, all she has to do is click the email address of her contact in Pipedrive, and a new composition window will open using her browser's default email client. It will include her contact's email address, as well as her Smart Email BCC address. Once it's been sent, Pipedrive automatically associates the email with the correct contact profile and any deal that's open for them in her sales pipeline. Any replies Scarlett gets, she simply forwards to the same BCC address, and the reply will be properly logged in the same conversation thread. A very controlled and manual experience. Now, if Scarlett was a Gold user, she'd be able to automatically sync her incoming and outgoing email to her Pipedrive account. From there, all email is associated with the correct contacts as well as their respective deals, same as the Silver plan, but fully automated. As a Gold user, Scarlett also would have access to all the cutting-edge features of her sales inbox, which includes customizable email templates, so you'll never have to copy and paste again, email tracking, which will give you real-time notifications on when a prospect has opened your email or even clicked on any links in the message, as well as a personalized email signature. To learn more about the sales inbox features that come with our Gold plan, just mosey on over to the video in the link to get started. But so those are your two options when it comes to getting email into Pipedrive. Either method means you'll always have access to the latest conversations related to a deal when you're working. Now let's talk about some of the technical aspects of your email integration. Even though your emails will be associated with your deals, they'll also be available in your Pipedrive inbox. Here you can find all the emails you've sent or synced to Pipedrive. While in the inbox, we can perform various actions in bulk to our email. We can even filter our emails by specific criteria. So, for example, if we only wanted to see emails that are connected to our deals, then no problem. Then we can archive email, which will be stored here in the archive section, or we can delete our email, mark it as read or unread, or even adjust privacy settings. But we'll talk more about privacy in just a moment. We also got ourselves a search function here. Now, if we go into one of our emails here, we can see that it's already associated with a deal that's open for the contact. From here, we can perform various actions to the email itself or even the deal. You can move the deal further along the pipeline or schedule activities for it. Now, what if you had various deals open for the same contact? In this instance, Pipedrive will provide you with a list of open deals to associate your email with. Awesome! Now let's go to our email settings. And here's our Smart Email BCC address again. Now, any active users in your Pipedrive account can use the same company BCC address, and Pipedrive will figure out which Pipedrive user and contact to associate the email with. Speaking of which, you should know that by default, the email address you use to log into Pipedrive is already authorized to deliver emails using the Smart BCC feature. But if you happen to be sending emails from a different email address than the one you log in with, just add it to the Alternative Email Addresses section here. This basically authorizes specific email addresses to allow them to use the Smart BCC feature. Then over here is where you can configure email sharing settings. This is the default sharing setting of each new email that comes in. You can either share everything by default and mark specific emails as private later, or vice versa, you can keep everything private by default and share specific emails later. It's up to you, really. Now, it's worth noting that only you can see the emails in your own Pipedrive inbox. Not even admins can access it. However, because the emails that you're sending are associated with Pipedrive contacts, your emails will be visible under the associated contact profile and their deal if they have one. So other Pipedrive users will be able to see your emails in your contact profiles and their deals if you have your emails set to be shared. Lastly, keep in mind that if other Pipedrive users don't have visibility to your contacts or deals anyway, then they won't see your emails even if you are sharing them. And that's a wrap, Pipedrivers. Feel free to head on over to your own Pipedrive inbox and get started organizing your own conversations today. Or check out the next video to see how you can save loads of time with our Gold Plan's sales inbox features. See you there, Pipedrivers.